What's up, Aquarius? Let's see what Mr. Spare has for you for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius placements. I was getting something about you guys talking to a Virgo. A Virgo could be prominent. You guys could be looking forward to Virgo season. Also, too, I had seen the Wheel of Fortune to the Judgment card, and I kept thinking like, oh, karma, and I was like, no, I need to see the Justice, then it's karma. And then sure enough, as I split the deck, it was the Justice card. So some of you guys could be experiencing karma for the better, okay, because you have the Fool here. You could be having a new beginning. There's a new start in something that you're interested in. You guys could be moving. You guys could be starting a new job. There's just something here about new. You guys could also have a Gemini placement or be dealing with a Gemini because their channeled messages was about new as well, okay? So let's see what the next 48 hours holds for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius placements. All right, you guys start off with the King of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and then you guys have the Devil to the Justice to the Three of Pentacles. You guys could be dealing with a Libra or have a message in the Libra reading for you. Honestly, you guys might benefit from watching both readings, the Gemini and the Libra, since I picked up on Gemini as well. With the Devil, the Justice, and the Three of Pentacles, some of you guys are cutting out toxic behaviors, and by that I mean people. Some of you guys could be cutting out toxic behaviors, but I don't know. This just feels like you guys are being very picky about the people that you are associating with. You're literally like vetting people is what it feels like. So if you're meeting new people, you're legitimately trying to get to know them. You're trying not to give too much. You're setting a boundary. You're letting them know that you're not just someone that talks to anyone, okay? And so it really does feel like here, either in the next 48 or just in general throughout August here, you guys are genuinely being... strict with your energy, especially when it comes to new people. But for the most part, I am seeing here, you might have to get rid of a friend, or I wouldn't even call them a friend if you have to get rid of them, but there's someone here in your energy that you may have to cut out. You'll cut them out by Libra season. If not, they'll be cut out for you. And it'll be pretty dramatic because that's just what the that's just what the universe does. So some of you guys know who this is already. Some of you guys are kind of dragging your feet, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen anyways. You might find something out online here about somebody. Also too, this could be a job, you know. It doesn't always have to be a person. This could be a job that you're just like wanting to cut out, or you keep getting that feeling to cut out, and of course, you know, it's your livelihood. So Spirit saying like that's fine, but in the meantime, apply to other places. Like make the effort to get yourself out of whatever these toxic situations are. You don't have to get out of them like right away, but like start making plans to do so, and you'll see how quickly like things manifest for you in that regard. All right, King of Wands. So I already lost the message for that. Creativity is serving, okay? When I saw these two cards, I just had to say it. I'll break them down, but creativity is serving. For those of you that are creative, it feels like your creativity is on fire here. Not only that, but you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys could have these placements. You guys are looking good. There's something here about what you're doing. Maybe something that you're doing looks really good, right? Maybe you're working on a project. This is like you're a painter or like an artist of some sort, and you're creating, and little by little, you're showing people what you're working on, and they're just like, oh my god, keep going. You know, this is like if you're writing a book and you're like uncertain about it, you send, you know, the first chapter to your friend or someone that you trust in that light, and they're like, yeah, keep going. Okay, so you could have some sort of creative support for those of you that are creatives at this point in time. Like keep going, whatever you're doing. I'm hearing creativity serves. It looks really good on you too. A lot of you guys are finding your confidence because of your creativity, okay? And it feels like you guys finally have a voice, or you have an outlet of some sort. If it's not with creativity, there's just something here about you guys feeling like you have a voice. Maybe you're actually using your voice. There's something about your throat chakra as well as your heart chakra. But a lot of you guys are definitely putting something to fruition. I also see the crown chakra because the chair is purple there, right? But whatever this is, you guys are definitely feeling like royalty. I'm hearing loyalty above all. So you guys can be very loyal and expect that from the people around you, which, again, there is someone here in your energy that isn't being loyal, and you know this. So you may need to cut them out or restrict energy for the time being until you figure out what it is you need to figure out. You will get clarity on what to do in that type of situation when it arises, but you need to act. is what I'm hearing, okay? But yeah, you guys are definitely looking good. You could be going shopping in the next 48 hours. You guys could be bosses now, and so you may need to go and like, there's something here about starting a new position, and again, you could be bosses, and so now you need to like change the way you look and change the way, you know, the way you dress and the way you handle yourself, like your demeanor. I'm hearing demure. So there's something here about that. Be careful. I kept dropping this card. I'm pretty sure you saw that. And then there's fire in that hand. Be careful. Don't burn yourself in the next 48 hours, especially if you're cooking. Also, too, try not to put yourself in situations where you're going to get burned. Okay? Like, just try to stay on the right path in the next 48 is what I'm getting with that, right? With the Page of Cups here, typical, you could be receiving some sort of an apology, but ultimately, some of you guys right now, it feels like right now you guys could be holding some sort of boundary, okay? Like, you see how both of these, like, the king here's got a staff in one hand, fire in the other, and then she's got a cup in one hand and a book in the other. Your hands are full right now. In the next 48, Spirit's saying something about your hands being full. Do not add on to your plate in the next 48 hours. There's only so much you can do. There's only so many places you can be at once. I'm hearing I'm only one man or woman, okay? But whatever this is, I see you guys offering help. Be careful when you're offering that. Again, you have enough on your plate. It's okay if you can't be there I'm hearing to save the day. They're not trying to be condescending about that statement, but it just feels like you guys feel like you need to be everywhere all at once. And you don't need to do that in the next 48 hours, okay? So make sure you're not painting yourself into tight corners or putting yourselves in positions to get burned in the next 48. If you guys are going through some sort of you guys could just be tired in the next 48 of somebody kind of giving you like the short end of the stick, a short end of the answer, something like that. Like the Page of Cups talks about a page, right? This is like a very immature energy that doesn't have very much to offer. But you could be dealing with someone that thinks that they know everything. You could also be dealing with someone that just doesn't like to be told anything. And so it does feel like in the next 48, if you're dealing with younger energies, it's wise for you to just sit on your throne and not get up, right? So again, like, not everybody needs your opinion on something. And I don't know why it's coming out like that, but that's just how it's coming out. So I don't know what that means to you guys. You guys could be going on a trip to New York. Something here about New York in the next 48. Or maybe that's where you're from. I'm also hearing Manhattan Beach, okay? But yeah, it feels like in the next 48, you guys could be getting creative with your words, getting creative with the things that you do, like how you get through your routine as well. I do see a level of creativity here. Also, be careful in the next 48 of people just kind of telling you what you want to hear. With the Page of Cups, you know, again, young energy that just is trying to get their way. They don't have anything really to offer. So if you're dealing with someone that pretty much has kind of shown you their true colors to a degree, it's best that you like start kind of like walking away from these situations. This could also be work. Like if you know that you work for a company that you're like, I need more hours. Yeah, it's coming, and you never see it. Like, it might be time for you to like step back and start looking for something else, okay? Knight of Wands, you could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys could have these placements. Whatever this is, it just feels like in the next 48 hours, you could be dealing with a player, again, with this young energy, or Page of Cups to the Knight of Wands, okay? Someone talks a good game, but more importantly, someone is really attractive, and they're really attracted to you. You guys have a lot of great qualities about you. You are the star after all. And so it just feels like you guys could be like really, really attractive. Your energy could be really attractive as well. So it's like, you know, a moth to a flame. So just be careful of energy vampires is what I'm getting in the next 48. Also, too, some of you guys could be just having a little fun, okay? You could be having a casual hookup or just, you know, casually meeting people in the next 48. You guys could be going on a motorcycle as well. I don't know why I just like that helmet. Just reminded me of like a motorcycle helmet. But yeah, whatever this is, you guys could also be going like to a merry-go-round, carnival of some sort, like a carousel. You guys could be going in circles with somebody in the next 48, going rounds, I'm hearing. Also, too, if you're starting a new position somewhere or you're moving in somewhere, you guys are very adaptable. Don't forget that. Okay, so if you're feeling uncertain about yourself or uncertain about a situation, just know that you're very adaptable. So use that adaptability to get through whatever it is you need to get through in the next 48. Again, that feels like that same message I was giving about, like, don't put yourself in a position to get burned, okay? Page of Swords, you could be spying on someone, you could be talking about someone could be talking about you, is what it feels like as well. You could have someone, and some of you guys may not know this, you could have someone that you have dealt with in a sexual, like, manner. They're talking about you. They're talking about how good it was. That's just what I'm picking up on. But it does feel like you do have people that could be looking at you because somebody else is bragging about you, okay? So just, again, be careful about the energies around you in the next 48 hours. Some of it's authentic, others of it isn't. Especially if you don't know these people, or if people are coming out of nowhere. This is like your ex's friend hitting you up. Like, your ex has been talking about you, and so now their buddies or their female friends are, you know, they're all about it. So you've been, I'm hearing you've been served, but you've been warned, okay? You guys could be looking for more information when it comes to something that you want to further either your education in, or you want to further your career in. You guys could be in and out in the next 48 hours about which move to make. Some of you guys may want to move in a new direction when it comes to your career. Others of you are uncertain about whether or not you want to go back to school. There's something here about a skill set either needing to be polished or a skill set needing to be learned, okay? So take that however that resonates. I know that this was really long, but that's just how it came out. Yeah, there's some self-reflection that needs to happen in the next 48, and like I said, you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, and that's what we're looking at here. I feel like by Virgo season, you guys are going to be successful at something that you're currently scared to take a leap of faith on. And if you're not scared, maybe you're uncertain, maybe you're thinking about it, but there's something here about an uncertain energy. Yeah, you guys could be in your head with that Two of Pentacles I just saw. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.